This is Egan George, and I have a very important story to share with you. 6 months ago, an expedition from Utah traveled to a super remote South Mexican village. That village was called El Pozo. While we are at 4,500 feet here in Salt Lake City, they were up at 9,000 feet in the mountains. It was a 1.5 hour drive from the nearest city. Let me fill you in on life in this village. These people are in a location so remote that their language is a Mayan dialect. It is called Tzotzil. These people don't even speak Spanish, even though they are Mexican. Many fathers must travel to central Mexico, northern Mexico, or even the U.S. to work and send money home. They sometimes are gone for months at a time. What's worse yet is that they don't speak Spanish, so they get the worst jobs anywhere they go. Women in El Pozo must make money while the fathers are away, so they work an entire day to make one belt. These women then take the belts to the city that, as I said, is about an hour and a half away. They usually sell for about $2. That's $2 for an entire day's work. I think it is needless to say that everyone in this village are illiterate, and that terrible health conditions and disease follow the lack of education. The worst part of this whole situation is that money is so scarce that the fathers sometimes have to marry off their daughters in the hope that the dowries will help to feed their families for a few more weeks. On average, the age that a girl will be married off is 12 to 14 years old. Even in the terrible poverty that they are trapped in, they had scraped enough money together to buy a plot of land to build an elementary school. There has been no middle school until now, and after a 2.5 hour drive down the mountain, there is a high school with scholarships just waiting for any student who can gain a middle school education. It seems now that there is a figurative chasm between the elementary and high school that is too large for the people of El Pozo to cross alone. This is the gap we have the chance to bridge together. Ascend Alliance is a Utah-based humanitarian organization that has an in-country contact in every place they work with. Their Chiapas, Mexico contact was the one who found El Pozo. Ascend Alliance organizes expeditions for families that are looking to do some serious service projects. These families are the ones who actually go in and do the work. Ann and Andrew Christensen were two people who went with the last expedition to this little village. They came and visited me after I showed some interest in this project. They showed me many pictures and told numerous stories of the expedition and building the middle school. With the school finished, the Mexican government would now supply a teacher and also match in donations any books or furniture they received, but they would not supply any technology. Once the teachers started coming, they all agreed on one thing: they needed computers for the classroom. I asked Ann and Andrew about the request. They said that laptops were ideal because they're easy to get into the country, they are small enough to safely store in a lockable closet, and they are very easy to set up. I've now created my Eagle Scout project based on making Butler Middle School a sister school and engaging all of you to make an education more possible for this and surrounding villages by helping to collect laptops. I've made a website called Laptops for El Pozo, so you, your friends, and your family can find out more about El Pozo and then contact me with any questions you have. I would like to ask you to tell everyone you know and then to help collect laptops. In 3 months from now, with the help of you guys to collect laptops, El Pozo will be a very, very different place. Adults and children both will be able to read, speak, and write in Spanish, and hopefully soon enough English. This means fathers will have a chance to get a better paying job in a closer village to home. Young girls won't have to be married off so early and will be able to finish their schooling. Any boy or girl will be able to get a scholarship, attend high school, and better their own lives by themselves. The next expedition to El Pozo will mainly be to build a clinic, with laptops I will bring down for the middle school will also be used by volunteer doctors from the States to teach the people of El Pozo and surrounding areas about sanitation, health, and nutrition. This isn't as much about me or you. It's about helping the people of El Pozo to bridge the gap. This can happen with Butler as a sister school, because then El Pozo's got people.